Thank you so much, best friend!
All right. 3, 2, 1, and welcome back to another episode of the Best Friendos. Woohoo! This time we're not in person. This time we're gonna switch it up to at home. So hopefully this will go a lot more swimmingly, at least in terms of audio. We won't hear a lot of echo. But yeah, how are you guys? Excited for episode 2?
Heck yeah,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Let's go. Let's go. We watched quite a lot of movies after the first episode, right? In January. And January was a
four.
fun month, right, of movies.
Oh yeah. There's like a spectrum.
A spectrum, right? You want to go from the top and we'll go all the way to the bottom. We
Yeah,
got
okay.
slim pickings, guys.
Slim pickings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you consider the best movie of January?
I think Andrew can start then.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
Andrew's movie is the best one so far.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely Beekeeper.
Oh, who's in it?
It's
Who's in
a-
it? For anyone who's
it's-
who's tuning in right now.
It's a Jason Statham movie. And it's just your typical action flick. Very, very cool, very fun. Goes off the idea that there's like a secret organization called the Beekeeper. So he's a beekeeper, and he is getting back at this organization for. Wait, do we put spoiler gates up or?
Spoiler
sure,
alert.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, quick spoiler gate if
Yeah.
you're playing Sea Beekeeper, but I mean basically it won't give away too much of the movie, but basically this lady that cares for him, that's his neighbor that he rents land off of, gets killed, and he's getting back at the company that didn't kill her. She committed suicide, but it's because they like drained her accounts with fraud. And he's getting back into them and resetting the balance, and it's a pretty fun movie. Honestly, I went into it not expecting much, and I wouldn't say that I wasn't expecting not to like it because I like Jason Statham, but I wasn't expecting much, and I came out of it very happy.
And Andrew, which you should follow on his letterbox at Andrew Lechugga, he gave it a 3. What a glowing review. Matt,
Yeah, definitely like midpoint, like
Midpoint.
nothing crazy, but like it's still like a solid flick.
but for movies that came out in January, like
Best one
It's-
so far.
it's
best
the
one
best.
so
Best
far.
one so far.
It's the best one so far. Matt, you want to follow up with that one? Do you have
Oh yeah, honestly, like, I picked the movie that we decided to go watch this one on a Tuesday, and I just thought it looked cool. Honestly, I didn't see the trailer at all. I just kind of saw the poster for it, like passing by the theater, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. And then I found out Jason Statham's in it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So like I was already expecting like high action, high octane, but like nothing to write home about. But like this one, like just flat out fun. Like don't expect much. Like it's not gonna be like, I don't think it'll win any awards, but like for just like good high action fun, and like you're looking for like a fun like action flick, this one's high praise so far for the year.
best Jason Statham movie?
I'd put it up there. I wouldn't say best, but
I
up there
think
for sure.
I think he has a very niche market of like action flicks,
Like The Rock, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but he's not like, I don't know. He's not quite like The Rock. Like I think he's a little bit better of an actor than The Rock, but it's like you kind of know what you're getting with his movies, you know.
Yeah.
You're not expecting a John Wick out of this movie, but you're
No,
kind of
but honestly,
kind of
John Wick
close.
esque. This
close.
film,
Yeah.
the choreography for like the fight scenes and the action scenes were like pretty well done, like really well done actually.
And
Like they made him into like a Navy SEAL badass, like
Right.
one-man army. It was just fun to watch.
And a surprise cameo by yours truly, Josh Hutchie, from the great movie Five Nights.
Oh yeah.
Didn't expect him to be a dude bro
PETA?
vapor. Yeah, PETA was in it.
PETA.
Do you real quick? Do you guys think it was better than Hobbs and Shaw?
No.
I was about to ask that.
Because
No.
I think that's the best movie that he's came out with.
I
Recently, yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think so. It's close. I'd say it's close.
Just
Interesting.
asking. Just asking. I'm on the same boat.
And Matt gave
I-
Mazon, which you should follow on his letterbox at Matt Mazon, is A3.
I praise.
My quick thoughts on it. I gave this 3.5. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I just did not. I was not looking forward to this movie at all. It was Jason Statham. It was like another Crank. It was another Transporter. It was another whatever movie niche, like Andrew said. But I was pleasantly surprised. It was very John Wick-y if he was a beekeeper, and the story's not gonna blow you away, but the action's really dope, and it was really cool that they tackled uh what was it,
Like
bank fraud,
cyber scams. Yeah,
cyber
yeah.
scams. There you go. So it's Jason Statham versus cyber scams.
Plus 0.5 stars for the B references.
Yeah,
that
a
they
lot
made him
of-
say throughout the entire film.
A lot of B puns. You can make this a whole drinking game if you want. Matt, do you have a movie to follow up?
Oh, I do. So besides that, I want to talk about Night Swim.
What's that movie?
Dude, man, without too many spoilers, pro
Yes.
baseball player just wants to get back into the game and is willing to sacrifice literally almost everything for it, including himself and his own family.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, no, quick summary, without giving too many spoilers, follows the story of like this dad, who used to be a pro baseball player who suffered an injury, and like he's kind of having a hard time transitioning into like normal life, like not playing professional baseball and like being the center of attention. And so they're like moving into like, I don't want to say like assisted housing, but like housing that's like catered to like people with like back injuries. So like there's a lot of like extra handrails and like, you know, wheelchair accessible like tables and all that. And they kind of he goes against it and they move into like this regular ass looking house, but with a pool. But the gimmick with the pool is like it's like connected to like a natural spring and it's supposed to have healing properties. And all of a sudden he starts swimming in the pool and he starts getting really, really like he starts healing, like he starts getting better, starts getting healthier, and he starts trying out for like the baseball team again. But then weird stuff starts happening and like people start like getting hurt at the pool. People almost drown, and then there's like a how do you want to describe it? Like I guess like a ancient spirit type deal with the pool without giving too many spoilers
Beats
away.
me, man. Not giving away any spoilers.
Yeah.
For anyone who wants to watch it, which you should. Probably my only, and I think we can all agree, just a lack of mythos.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah,
like it was just a
kinda
throwaway line that they threw.
Yeah, they kind of just like is a good film. Like the ambiance building, the world building, definitely creepy. But it kind of just falls short with what Eli said. It's just it doesn't lack a lot of like mythos. It kind of jumps into the scary thing without explaining the scary thing, and like you only find out like what the scary thing is in like the last, I'd say, like 20 minutes of the film, and then like that's it. But I still gave it a 3.5. I think it has the potential for like a prequel, as we said after we watched the film. If it does well enough, I think it should get a prequel, and they can dive deeper into like the whole like what the scary thing is. And I hope they do, because like it's actually a really enjoyable film for like the first horror film that came out this year. Pretty good, enjoyable.
Starring your our very own favorite dollar store Captain America. For anyone who watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Heck
Good
yeah.
old Wyatt Russell. Andrew,
here
I
it
was
was
trying to check your letterbox. What was your review on? What would you give it?
Oh, I didn't watch it. I watched the holdovers instead. When you guys.
Oh!
That's right, you weren't
Right.
there. Okay.
But I love the holdovers.
Here, we're not talking about the holder. We talked about it last episode. But
I'm just saying.
Good film. Watch it.
yeah, I know. My quick thoughts on it. I thought it was enjoyable watch. It wasn't the most scariest thing that I've seen. I was very deeply interested because I wasn't expecting Wyatt Russell to be the lead star. let alone be a famed baseball player with a leg injury, and he swims in the Lazarus pool to like heal his leg, and
Yeah.
behold, like life is great for him, but he gets spoilers. He gets a cut on he gets a boo boo, and it just goes downhill from there. In terms of like the like getting interested in like the mythos, and because I was like, okay, where are they gonna go with this? Where are they gonna go with this? And it just went nowhere with it. But Matt made a great point. I think we both agreed a prequel would be great with this movie. I think did if I hope it did well and it actually gets a lot more like praise for it, it could be another franchise movie to replace like the Insidious, series, because I could see a prequel do really well in with this kind of niche movie. Uh, and who knows, they might do more with it. I hope so. Uh, I gave this a 3.5, I believe. Yeah, 3.5. Same rating. It was a good movie. Would you watch it, Andrew?
Yeah, you guys talked it up quite a bit. I'd watch it.
It's a fun
I
like
think,
nighttime movie.
yeah, I think my thing with horror movies lately is it's been hard to impress. I feel
Right.
like A24 does horror movies really well.
Oh yeah.
And then like for me personally, I'm like really into the Scream franchise. I like the parody of being in a horror movie that is self-aware. But yeah, no, I plan to watch it.
Speaking of self-aware and movies that you just get immersed in, uh, let me talk about my least favorite movie that I watched. That's ended up being a surprise movie. Became so self-aware, very Scream-esque. Uh, hold on, I brought up the wrong movie. This was the very first movie that we watched in 2024. I'm glad it was. Wasn't expecting it because it was a mystery Monday movie, and it was Founder's Day. uh, what the description's so simple, man. It's a small town shaken by a series of ominous killings in the days leading up to a heated mayor election. And I don't know anyone in the cast. I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I literally walked in and it was the dialogue, the story. I think it's just so cheesy and at times really goofy. And it took itself a little too seriously, but it had fun. And I had fun watching it. I think I just gave this a 1 because I was so distracted by how much they really like the script, the story, like everyone believed in the story, and I just couldn't, you know, support it. But good for everyone that like was on it and had a good time and made me feel a certain type of way because I wasn't expecting to laugh, ironically, laugh at this movie. Uh, this is probably one of my favorite worst good bad movies I've seen in a long time. Uh, it's really dumb. If there's a movie I could recommend in 2024, um, if it comes out on streaming, watch Founder's Day. You'll have a blast with your friends. It's so stupid. Just thinking about like certain scenes, man. It's like a mashup of like Scream and The Purge and every slasher flick, and it's so not serious at all, but I love it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I put in my review that it was a wannabe Scream movie.
Hmm.
Very just like light-hearted fun if you're just looking for like a dumb movie to
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Check it
But
out.
there is one movie that all three of us just watched together recently.
Eli's favorite.
And no, this is the opposite of that. And it shot to my very bottom least favorite movies of 2024. And Andrew, you want to take a stab at what it is?
Is it ISS?
Oh, it is ISS.
Wow.
It's the best space survival movie that no one hopes to see. I hope no one gets to see because it was at times boring. It had a great premise, but it just completely just shat itself into space. The romance plots were just forced. The tension wasn't even it
There's
didn't.
no tension.
There was no tension at all, non-existent tension. I thought the
Yeah,
performance of
I
Ariana
was just
DeBose
gonna
was
say
cool.
that. I was just gonna say that
yeah.
there's no story. It's just a premise movie.
There was
It's-
no gravity in the film.
No.
Great review.
Wow.
Wow, what a great
Space movie, no gravity.
what a gravity, dude. Great
Crazy.
review already. I should have put that on my letterbox.
And
Damn.
I'm gonna change my review.
I did not like this movie at all, and just like
Yeah, you were saying you almost wanted to walk out on this film.
I almost did. But we were at least at the 30-minute mark, like towards the
Before
end.
end, yeah.
And I just had to kind of see it through, but there's just one character I just completely despised. The one with the fidget cube.
Nerd dad.
Hated that guy. Like I was like I'm not hating the actor, I'm just hating his character. But the way they wrote his character was so stupid. Like I didn't like it at all. Like it's like, dude, you're an engineer and you're over. I mean, I get it. It's tense. Like Russia and the U.S. are at war, but your kids are down there. There's a joke.
That's the only thing he talked about. Yeah, that's like the only thing he talked about.
There's a joke where he's like, "Are my kids down there?" And like the whole world is getting scorched. I'm like,
nuked.
what do you think?
I don't know, bud.
What do you guys thought about that? What do you guys think about ISS?
My
my
review
worst movie.
says. My review says I should have taken Russian in high school. There's I wouldn't say it's like very Russian heavy, but there are like a lot of moments in the film where like they speak Russian, and sometimes the subtitles weren't there, and so I actually had no idea what was happening in the film. So I got very lost very quickly, and at some point I think I just gave up trying to figure out using context clues like what's happening in the film, because like literally like the next 3 minutes, the thing that I thought was gonna happen is gonna happen, and I was like, oh, I guess I don't
Very
need subtitles.
predictable movie.
Yeah, it's the premise is that the ISS is a symbol of peace between the U.S. and Russia since the Cold War. U.S. and Russia go to war against each other.
Oh,
in
no.
Present day in the movie, and then the ISS is then considered a asset that the U.S. wants them to take over, and then the Russians want to take over. So there's 3 USA people, 3 Russians, and they are conflicted with having to go against each other, and that's what you get out of the trailer, and that's all you get.
That's literally watch the trailer and you feel like
But the idea is so cool, like a
was
space
so
battle royale
cool.
for like the space station.
Yeah.
But like sadly, it wasn't that.
How could they have been better?
In space, that would be so cool. Who done it?
Plot on like what's going on the ground would have been nice.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Like maybe show us like a few snippets of like, I don't know, the Earth getting scorched, and then maybe I would have felt bad. I'm like, oh damn, like maybe like they should actually like fight each other and see who takes the ISS.
If you had time to develop
And then,
the
like-
characters, I'd care.
Yeah. My thing is just like at some point they introduced like sorry spoiler like the ISS is like
ahead.
out of supplies and it's falling out of space. What's up with that? Like, you could have done more.
There was no tension at
Like
all when they said that.
I felt like I felt like
Oh no.
if they didn't talk about that, the film still would have done. Like, it would have been the same. Like ISS would have been healthy and floating. I'm like, all right, cool, but like still nothing's happening.
It didn't even
And then they
matter.
introduced like, yeah, oh by the way, it's falling, and I'm like,
No way.
okay, what am I gonna? Wow, that's crazy. Am I supposed to feel bad now?
I think the biggest thing I
Yeah.
just despised was they introduced the reason why they had to take over the ship was because there was a cure for some disease going down on Earth, because that's why
Oh
ship,
yeah,
and I was
I
like,
completely forgot about that.
I was like, yeah, because it's like it's so like why, like what disease, like when did it happen, and like you just ask all these questions, and oh, all this time it was stuck in space the entire time.
So is that why they were like scorching the Earth against each other? They're trying to like fight for this cure.
Yeah. Spoilers.
I didn't get that during the whole film. Spoilers. Sorry.
Spoilers. What a
Favorite film of the year.
Yeah, favorite film of the year, right? It's already in the top 10 by default.
By default.
by default. But
So is Founders Day.
Hey,
speaking,
but Founders Day was good. Take that back.
I love Founders Day. I would watch that over and over ISS, rather than a spaceship falling. But speaking of top 10 movies,
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
that was our January, but we have quite a year ahead of us. And due to the strikes that happened in 2023, we're not expecting too many movies, but I hope that when we do get to see like the the blockbuster, the AAA movies, and then small indies like the holdovers, like Andrew said, come out. There's some movies that I'm genuinely excited about. Yeah, so like I guess going from there, was there any movies that you guys were excited about moving forward? We watched the game yesterday, Andrew, and there was like trailers for Kung Fu Panda 4, Garfield, Fall Guys.
Garfield.
Yeah, anything that spoke to you? Monkey Man, there you go.
I need to watch that trailer.
Yeah, Monkey Man was the one that I saw that I was most excited for, and I think it's like supposed to be who's it by?
Monkey Man, Dave Patel, our very own Zuko from the worst live action Avatar.
Yeah, so it's by yeah, yeah. It's by Dev Patel, and it's um basically going to be John Wick in Mumbai. So I'm down for the John Wick movies. Seems
Wait, this looks sick.
yeah, it seems
Sorry,
pretty
I'm watching
cool.
the trailer right now.
And then it was originally just going to go straight to Netflix, I think, but Jordan Peele saw the film and thought it deserved a theatrical release, so
Good
he
for
put it under
Good.
Monkey Paw Productions. So it could get a distributing deal with
Hell yeah.
Universal Studios.
We love that.
So it was originally just going to be a Netflix film, and now it'll be on the big screen. So looks
Heck yeah.
it's exciting. That's good news. I trust Jordan Peele's judgment. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the trailer looked pretty good for it. And then
No, this looks sick.
what other movies did you guys see this weekend on trailers that you thought?
I saw the trailer for the Garfield movie, actually.
Oh my God, Mario!
Mario as Garfield.
Yeah, as Garfield. Wow, crazy.
And Samuel L. Jackson as Garfield's dad.
Sure.
No, it just looks like a little fun little cartoon movie.
That's cute.
Kind of nostalgic to like I grew up like watching Garfield, reading Garfield.
Did you like the Bill Murray
just looks fun.
Garfield?
Yeah.
There you go.
That was the stuff.
Yeah.
And this one I think looked like it does a pretty decent homage to it. I like that they start off with like baby Garfield and then it kind of just explodes into like the Garfield we all kind of like knew growing up.
John, give me lasagna. Fuck you, Odie.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it just looks fun. Very, very enjoyable. I'm excited.
Ooh, Garfield. We're looking forward to
Yeah.
that.
Chris
Surprise.
Pratt is
Chris
the
Pratt is
token-
Garfield.
Is Garfield.
He's the token actor that they're just gonna put in. Who
Like
should we do? Oh, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Let's just narrow down the list of names.
He's starting to get a quite the collection of characters he's been able to play.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I think this is a better fit for him than Mario was.
You could say the same thing for
Mm,
Ryan
I'd
Reynolds
agree.
too. So same treatment,
yeah.
same level of treatment. Which, by the way, Ryan Reynolds
Yeah?
this year, guys, excited. I hope a trailer comes soon for the Super Bowl. Deadpool 3, the only Marvel movie coming out this year, this summer on. Oh God, I have the notes.
July 26th.
July 26th. Starring with our very favorite Wolverine by his side, and hopefully they mess around with the multiverse, fix it. Who knows? Bridging the gap between the Fox universe and the MCU almost, but also make it the very first R-rated Marvel movie, which very big balls of Feige to say like, yeah, we're gonna stick with the R rating, the hard R rating. But with the amount of jokes that happened between they acquired Deadpool to how things have happened since then, how cluttered and messy the multiverse is, I hope that Deadpool makes a lot of self-referential jokes about that. I'm excited about it. It's probably like really high up there.
Oh yeah,
Anticipated.
I think one of my favorite action comedy films coming out this year for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Then we have another Ryan Reynolds movie. If you guys have seen the trailer for that also came out during on Sunday.
That's the Imaginary Friend movie, right?
Yeah, Imaginary Friend movie. That looks fun. Good time.
Almost like movies. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory-esque, but with like imaginary.
Like Foster's. I love that.
Yeah, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That's a good way to put it.
So I pulled up the list. If you want to go, if there anything else, Matt?
Yeah, I don't know if there was a trailer for the game this weekend. I didn't watch the game this weekend. Another one I'm looking forward to is Godzilla x Kong.
There it is.
Since we're big on Godzilla.
Yeah, especially in the best friendos. We love Godzilla.
Yeah,
hopefully it gets
Godzilla.
An Oscar nom, definitely.
Yeah, I'm for sure.
You're talking about the new Godzilla or the one from last year?
The new one coming out.
Yeah.
The Godzilla x King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I said the one from last one for sure. I think.
Oh yeah, no, that one for sure. Yeah.
Is
one up and coming? I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
it just looks fun.
I'm excited for it, but I definitely don't think we're gonna get the same movie that we just got.
No.
In terms of like
for sure,
story building and like you'll get the world building for sure.
And actually caring about the characters.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. This one's goes back to the Godzilla.
Who do you guys want to win in that
King
movie?
Kong Mayhem. Usually in the King Kong vs Godzilla movies, I usually want King Kong to win. That's just me.
I would say that.
I lean the opposite way.
I'm the opposite way because he's got the ult. He's got the beam, dude.
I think that's exactly why I felt like God powered in this universe.
Dude, in this movie, he looks busted. He's pink now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the trailer. Yeah, they changed his color.
Is that like?
Because like I think he like slept in like under the northern lights or something like that.
Oh,
his third peak.
So he got
he's like super radiated now.
He got a sunburn.
Yeah,
basically.
but like he's super radiated now.
He wakes up, got a sunburn. Like, all right, I'm ready for round 2.
He's like, I guess I'm pink now. Yeah,
I'm pink now. Did they fight like?
And it's not like, huh?
No, go ahead.
No, go. You go.
Oh, like, do they fight again? Like, I'm sure.
No, they team up.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Godzilla, King Kong, they're bros in this movie.
Yeah, they're besties.
They like, there's like, I think in the trailer, they like fist bump or something. Yeah, no, dude, like they charge it like the main bad guy, which is like another King Kong-esque thing, and then like, yeah, they like run at him like they fist bump. It was so sick.
It's good. I bet it's cool.
I'll still watch it.
I bet it's cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see it regardless. We have to see that at 4K, you guys. On the
the
for
sure.
IMAX thing. Yeah.
Oh, D-Box,
dude.
Can you watch it in D-Box?
Yeah, that would be so sick, my god, dude. It's gonna be so
I better
fun.
feel the rumble from whatever pink fire Godzilla shoots this time.
Oh no, he's firing his beam. Just shaking your sheet the whole time. Oh my gosh, that better be how Gran Turismo was last year. That better enhance.
Oh, please be the Gran Turismo this year. That would be my favorite movie of the year,
dude. That would be your Dude, my girlfriend was like saying like.
What else? What else are you guys excited for?
Real quick.
Yeah, that'd be my top film of the year.
Yeah,
for sure.
My girlfriend watched the podcast.
That'll become Gran Turismo for me this year.
And she said that she was happy that you said Gran Turismo in your top 10.
Yes, dude.
Versus like me and Andrew were like, yeah, we like the Holdovers and Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Dude, Gran Turismo.
He's like, Gran Turismo, because I played it.
Heck yeah, dude. And then the D-Box made it so much better.
It did make it better. Sorry. Back to your question. What was the question, Matt?
What else are you guys excited for?
Andrew, Mr. Drewby.
Are we just going into like movies now?
You want to get into
Yeah,
the
Trailers,
list?
whatever you're excited
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, definitely for me, I think my most anticipated movie is Mickey 17. It is by the same guy. I'm trying to think of his name.
Bong Joon-ho.
Thank you, Bong Joon-ho. Same guy that made Parasite. Really like Parasite. And it has Robert Pattinson, Mark Ruffalo, and Steven Yeun in it. So it seems interesting. Cool, interesting premise. Seems like Bong Joon-ho really goes for the over the top like ideas when it comes to his movies. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to check it out.
His movies. It seems like he's going all the way into that movie with Chris Evans, Snowpiercer. He's going very like mythical,
Oh.
very like
Yeah.
fantasy. Like I'm glad he's going because he can dip his toe into fantasy really well, or he can go into like hardcore drama like Mother or everyone's favorite Parasite.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
think
cool.
the thing I like about him is it seems like his movies hang heavy on like existentialism and like
Yeah,
where we fall
definitely,
in that.
definitely.
Parasite was huge in that. And then I didn't watch Memories of Murder, but yeah.
I have that too.
What about you boys?
You said Matt said Garfield and Godzilla. Andrew has said Mickey. I'll talk about it because I don't know if you guys we talked about it after we watched ISS, but I'm excited about Dune 2. That's really a good non Star Wars movie. Which by the way, Dune and Seven Samurai and a little bit of Flash Gordon was the inspiration for Star Wars. I mean, don't quote me if Dune was or not, but I really do enjoy Dune as of late compared to like what happened with the previous trilogy of Star Wars movies. It's a lot of fun. It's a very sand heavy, and I know Anakin loves his sand, but Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya return. I think Benicio del Toro, uh, Denis Villeneuve directing again, back at the helm. I'm excited because the first movie was very reliant on the setup of the world and the rules and the politics, very heavily on politics. And I mean, for to an extent, I was on board, but it did lose me a little bit because I couldn't really care less. I wanted to see Timothy Chalamet as Mr. Wonka himself fight a sandworm in space. That seemed cool to me than the politics and the tension. But we need that. We need that for this kind of epic story, and rightfully so. Like in towards the halfway point, spoilers, it becomes like a whole battle between these two factions. Timothy has to run away, and then he meets Zendaya after he has many four visions of Zendaya in a Dior commercial. It's great. I'm really excited about Dune 2. I think we might have saw a trailer at some point. Maybe not during the game, but you'll probably
Definitely
see
the
it.
movies.
You probably will see it at the Super Bowl. But I'm very excited about Dune, quite a lot. Roadhouse, that one just came out. The trailer for that came out very recently, and I didn't really see the original one that came out in like the 80s by don't flame me, I think Patrick Swayze, very well known actor who's the lead for the original Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal is doing the reboot for that, and I thought it was really cool.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor is in it, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Didn't expect
I'm not
that.
expecting much from that movie, but
Didn't
I'm
expect
still gonna
yeah.
go watch it because I'm sure I'm gonna be entertained.
Yeah, coming out on Amazon Prime. So that surprises me. I wish that seemed like a kind of a theater movie to watch, but sure. And I think
And then both of
Ghostbuster.
those are
Hmm?
I was gonna say both of those are March movies.
March
Dune 2
movies,
comes out
yes.
March 1st. and then Roundhouse comes out March 21st.
And then day
The
after,
day after is
Ghostbusters. I haven't seen the first one, but Afterlife, I believe, with Stranger Things. But it seemed like a good time. It looked like a good
Yeah.
movie. Did you watch it? The
Yeah,
not the OGs,
I
not the OG
did.
one. The OG Ghostbusters like is good, but like I haven't seen the newest one that came out like
No, I
20
watched
something.
the first one of the reboot. I liked it. It's fun.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
Paul
all holds
Rudd.
pretty true. It kind of like stays in like true Ghostbuster fashion.
Mm.
Yeah, they like acknowledge the old Ghostbuster movies and stuff too in it. I liked it. I definitely think it's worth the watch. It's nothing like crazy. I feel like you know what you're getting yourself into with those movies, but definitely entertaining.
Do you think it'll do
Yeah.
anything better than the one that came out with like Melissa McCarthy and the Kristen Wiig, the all
Yeah,
female
I think
yeah.
I'll do better. Yeah.
I think the first one was better than that one,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
to be fair.
So you'll probably go watch it and
Oh
know,
no, I will. It
no
looks
No,
fun.
100%.
high
Yeah.
expectations. Just like it's gonna be a good time.
No, like I know what I'm getting into, like another like action comedy, but like again, like I go for like the nostalgia factor 'cause, like Ghostbusters is cool. Like it's nice to see it kind of like redone in like I don't know today's style, with, like all the CGI. So like it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like with movies this year we're waiting on March because Dune 2, Roundhouse, Ghostbusters, Mickey 17, and Godzilla are all in March.
March
So
movies.
And
it'll
then
be dense with
we won't really
some
get too
movies
many
to go check out.
movies after that. Like not until like May with like Fall
Yeah, like
Guy, Kingdom of the Planet of Apes, Garfield.
excited.
Oh, and my biggest one that I'm really
Yeah, you're
hyped
excited for this one.
Furiosa, man. Mad Max. Uh, Surprised they were gonna go down the prequel route,
Queen's
but why
Gambit.
not? I love Mad Max Fury Road a lot. It's just it's a 2 hour long chase sequence, but I don't care. I love the action. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to give it. I mean, it's like the same feeling you get when you watch John Wick or Fast and Furious. Like,
And
this,
and Thor's in that film, right?
and Thor's in it. You know, he's the bad guy for
Thor.
once. Finally, they're putting him as a villain.
Bad Thor.
Yeah, bad Thor, bad Daddy Thor. That's gonna be really fun. Yeah, dude, March, and then a little bit,
March looks good. April's kind of dry,
and then we
and then
got
we come
May.
back pretty strong in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then June we have Inside Out 2. I know Andrew's excited for that one.
yeah, Andrew,
Yeah, I
how
just watched
excited
the
are
first
you?
one. I mean, after watching the first one, I'm interested to see how they expand on it because I don't really know how they're gonna expand on it. I know they're adding two more emotions,
Anxiety,
but
Anxiety.
yeah, but
our favorite
no, I
emotion.
thought the first one was cool. I like the I just watched it like very recently, so it's very fresh in my mind. And I liked how they um like recognize the fact that like a lot of like some of our core memories don't just have like one um emotion attached to them. It could be
Hmm.
like
It's a very woke film.
yeah, it could be like anger and happiness or sadness and stuff, but like you grow from it and change. And then the whole story of like moving from like I think she's moving from Minnesota to San Francisco.
Woo,
But the
let's
whole
go
story of like just
Niners!
moving to a new place and trying to like figure things out and like make the best of it.
Oh
Definitely
yeah.
resonated with me. So it'll be cool to see Inside Out.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Always finds a way to try to pull at your heartstrings. And
I'm really
show you
hoping.
a good
Yeah.
thing.
I'm really hoping it does. This might be, this might be another year where Pixar comes back again. You know, to
I hope
form
so.
with its emotion, its heavy story. Because
Yeah.
I know you put Elemental pretty high on your list for last year, so I hope Inside Out 2 sneaks in for me with I loved Inside Out the first one, but Inside Out 2
First one
looks
was
really
very
good.
good.
Like looks like it's gonna be really good, really really good.
Up to snuff, so
Up
to
to
speak.
snuff, up to snuff. And then we got
I'm excited for A Quiet Place.
oh, there you go.
Day one, the prequel. Because not gonna lie, I watched the first one and the second one, and I still don't know where the monsters come from. So it's nice to see a prequel, and hopefully they explain it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think it's the day
Or no.
before the
Day
first
one.
in the first movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's the day right before.
I hope they explain. I just want more. I need to know where they come from. Like, where?
Yeah.
I get the whole film is silent, but like,
But that's the whole
what are
shtick.
these? Yeah, it's a shtick. It's a cool shtick. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like Bird Box a little bit, but like this one, like, kind of like what we talked about with Night Swim. I kind of just want like a more explanation to like what the gimmick is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
I hope they elaborate on that one a lot. I don't know if anyone, if you guys can check. John Krasinski, I think, is directing it. I hope. If not, I think he's producing it.
It's based off of his story, and he's producing it, but Michael Sarnowski's the director.
Sure. I hope it.
Who
I'm
did
looking
the story with him.
Okay, so Krasinski's still involved with it. I mean, it's his baby. The whole point of Quiet Place was supposed to be a huge love letter to his kids, of like how far would the parent go to protect their kid. So the fact that we have 3 movies now like is pretty mind blowing about that simple message. But you're right. Where do the aliens come from? They could come from like a meteor.
That's what I'm just saying.
But like what meteor? Like what planet? What like what's our point?
I just want to know like what does like day 0 look like? You know, like when did it all go to shit, and like what made it go to shit? And I mean the title's pretty promising. Day 1. So like
day 1.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and then jumping on there.
Those are the 2 films for June.
Yeah, the 2 films for June.
And then next, I think, Matt, you want to talk about this one?
Despicable Me 4,
the one that
dude.
came out during the games.
That one that came out, the only trailer I watched during the game because I caught it in passing.
Didn't expect.
Dude,
I was
go watch the trailer.
I don't know if I want
Big
to watch
news, Gru has a kid.
No way, he has a kid.
Dude, yeah, dude.
He has like 3 already.
I'm just excited. I'm such a big Despicable Me nerd. Like I loved all the films. I think they're very cute, very family oriented.
Funny.
And they're super funny. The fact that we got like just a Minions movie, like a series of Minions movie, and like now that we're going back to like the Despicable Me franchise, super fun, super fun. I'm curious to see where they take this one. Like, I want to see Spy Family, but with Gru, because like now they have a kid.
You're right. It is like Spy Family.
It is Spy Family.
I just thought about
like,
that.
Right.
3 Anyas.
Secret, 3 Anyas, and then Dr. Nefario can be the dog.
Yeah, sure.
Be Bond, sure, but it just looks fun. Super sick.
I didn't expect you to be so hyped for Despicable Me.
Dude,
4.
I'm so hyped for it, dude. I'm so excited.
Sure. I mean,
yeah, it's definitely turned into a franchise that I feel like none of their movies are bad.
yeah,
No, like I've never once
I'll
watched
agree.
a Despicable Me movie. I'm like this shocked.
They're all like,
that was
I mean,
great.
I'm not
It's
saying
consistent.
every
It's
one of them
consistent.
is strong, but they're definitely
There's
consistent.
fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
The first one is like the goated one though, but yeah, I mean everything else came after is like, oh, this is a cute story. You know,
Yeah, very
that followed
cute.
up.
Like a lot of just like I want to say like a family of circumstance.
Sure.
And like they kind of just like venture out and like get closer and closer. And now they have a family of their own, like an actual one. It's super stoked.
Yeah, I kind of like that they're going back from the Rise of Gru, like going back to like present time too.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Timeline is so whack, man. It's like all 3 movies, and then they go back into the prequels, and then now back to the future. But he has a kid this time. Like, damn, he's got really
the
busy.
Gru multiverse.
Yeah, the Gru.
Yeah.
multiverse.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Kinda,
Like
yeah.
from a standpoint of like, oh, we're gonna show you like Gru's kid self, and then oh, guess what? Like Gru's a kid now, so it's back to kids.
Illumination has it on lock, dude. They have it on lock.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay, I mean, Despicable Me, that seems cool. But you know what's cool? Borderlands, the movie. That no one seems to think that is a movie, but it is.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. It has Kevin Hart in
Like
it.
based off the video game Borderlands?
Hell yeah, man. Which one?
Wait, it's getting a movie? Shut up.
Yeah, it's getting
I'm
its own
looking at the trailer
movie.
right now.
There's no trailer right now.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing. I really.
Is it live action?
It's live action.
Dude, Kevin Hart is Claptrap.
Oh yeah, Kevin Hart is Claptrap. uh, Clea Blanchett is Lilith. Jamie Lee Curtis is Patricia Tanis. No, Jack
Oh,
Black.
that's a good cast.
Jack Black is Claptrap.
Oh, that's great.
Kevin Hart.
Bobby Lee is
Roland.
Larry.
Yeah, Bobby Lee's in here.
Dude, goated.
This is I'm already excited already, and the fact that it's being directed by Eli Roth, the man who came out with Thanksgiving and Death Wish and what was it, Green Inferno, like the most goriest filmmaker, that gore torture porn director to make Borderlands. It makes sense. He's really good as a extreme visual director, but with a property like Borderlands, which I like, listen, like none of the video game properties that got adapted in the last 5 years didn't come out the way that a lot of people expected. Halo, I heard, wasn't the best, but that's Halo fans. I didn't play Halo.
I'm so sad.
But it's getting
I'm
a
a big
season
Halo
2,
fan.
so let's sure.
Bro,
I'm not
Jamie
gonna
Lee
watch
Curtis?
Yeah, dude.
That's so
Strange,
funny.
right? It's strange that there's a Borderlands and it already has this cast that's like, it makes sense. Jack Black as Claptrap, sure. I was expecting Chris Pratt, but sure.
I'm kind of glad this is not Chris Pratt.
Yeah. I mean, the Jack Black as Claptrap is gonna do him a good service because it, like, similar to, like, going back a little bit, like the Mario movie, Jack Black, like, the one thing he does is, like, when he does movies, I feel like he really sells them really well. He, like, was doing the Bowser stuff for, like,
really puts himself out there. So good
so
for
I
him.
imagine he does the same thing with Claptrap, so I'm sure it'll be fun.
I can't wait to hear.
And that's coming out August 9th.
Yes, sir.
Looks like.
August 9th.
Ooh.
That's like the biggest one that I'm most anticipating. Following that up,
Yeah, I feel
mean,
like it seems
Craven
like
seems
it's
cool.
gonna simmer down after.
You think
the
Craven's
summer.
gonna be cool?
A little bit. Yeah, I like the story. I don't know if it's gonna be a good movie necessarily, but I mean, I think it'll be cool seeing Craven as a good guy, or at least like an anti-hero.
Oh my god, like
be
Morbius.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be Morbius. I think it'll probably be like a Venom movie. I guess it's like where it's gonna land on like popularity and delivery.
They're gonna connect the Sinister Six. Just watch. They're gonna connect it with
Yeah,
'cause-
I'm interested to see what because I'm guessing this is by Sony, right?
Yeah, by Sony. Which, speaking
So,
of,
like,
besides
like what are they gonna do? Because they teased Venom to be connected to the like MCU somehow. So like, are they gonna do something? Are they not?
So
gonna do
so did
something?
Morbius with the end credit scene where the Vulture shows up. So there's a lot of weird, like, where are they gonna go with this overall premise, because I have no idea. On the news, apparently Andrew Garfield may be coming back for a 4th movie, or Tom Holland might come back. Who knows? There's the Sony Spider-Man franchise is weird. I'm curious how they're gonna do it all, but with Madam Web, based on the comics, she's the one that connects the Spider-Man universe. So it would make sense if they bring in Tom Holland maybe, or Andrew Garfield, sure, or everyone's favorite Toby. Like, I hope so. Craven looks cool. I'm just kind of cautiously optimistic because I ironically liked Morbius a lot. I know Matt was different, but I liked it because
I was
You
memeing.
like that movie? Yeah, that movie's memey.
I was like
liked it for
memeing
that.
when I was
I
like,
liked it
dude,
for
it's a
that.
good movie, but like, it
I liked it
wasn't
for
even
memes.
good.
You like it because it's memey, or you like it because you think it's a good movie?
Oh, it's not a good movie. It's a very memey movie, dude.
Oh, you like it. So you like it because it's memey.
That
I had
dance
a hard
scene.
time watching that the second time at work.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Tom Holland is like, I know everyone's saying he's done, but he is still signed for like a couple more movies. Is
Yeah.
he not?
I
He's
think
still
so.
He's not done with this contract.
He's doing college. That's like they're projected to do his next trilogy focusing on his college years. Like, there's no way Feige's gonna let him go. Like, they made $1 billion off of No Way Home. There's no way they're gonna let him go at this point. They're gonna sign a new deal.
So yeah, so they're probably getting something ready for, like you said, Sinister Six. That comes out August 30th. So Borderlands and Craven are in August.
We don't know what's happening after that, but we do know what happens in October.
Joker. How do you say it? Folie à deux?
Folie et deux. Folie et deux. Folie
Yeah,
et deux.
we've known this movie's been in production for a while. Lady Gaga's gonna play
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Crazy.
Pretty hype. First one was really good. Really, I watched the first movie. The first time I ever watched it, I watched it off an edible, and I was like really frightened. I remember that. I was like really like worried. I'm like, is like the whole world gonna fall apart after watching this movie? Just being like high, which is so funny. But then I like rewatched it, and I really liked it.
Your world is still blown.
Yeah,
Sober.
he has a cool depiction of Joker, and I really like that they leaned in
Joaquin
to
Phoenix. Much
I like that
deserved.
they leaned in to the psychology issues. Being a psychology major, it was cool.
But let's flip the script on this second movie. How do you feel about it being part musical?
I think it's oddly fitting.
Really?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Like, just given who's playing Harley Quinn, Lady Gaga, and even
Lady
just
Gaga.
like how Joker is as a villain and like the entire franchise. He's very theatrical, very showboaty. So having part of the film musical, I think it's kind of like befitting almost.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays in. I'm curious to see like how the performances play out, but I'm not surprised, and I'm kind of like looking forward to it.
I am too. They wrapped up filming on it, so we just hope for something coming out soon, maybe during the Super Bowl. But I'm excited about it. This is definitely on like if we're talking about like movies,
One of the
most
heavy
excited
hitters
about,
this year.
heavy hitters
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they use the musical aspect and still keep it like as grim as it was in the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, there's like no happiness at all in the first one.
with a few songs here and there. That'd be fun. But are you excited for Venom 3?
Yes.
Venom.
That's crazy.
I like the first one. Wasn't the biggest fan of 2, but
Did not
I
like 2.
still like
at
went and
all.
watched it. But I do like Tom Hardy as Venom. a
Tom Hardy
lot.
Venom. Favorite.
He's a better Eddie Brock than like I forget what's his name in the
Topher Grace
yeah
from
thank
that
you.
70s
And
show.
is that
Oh, yeah.
that's who it was in Spider-Man 3?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a better Eddie Brock than him. And
for sure.
I like him as an actor too, so I'm probably a little biased, but
I think
I am excited for his movie. I
less
love Venom,
jokes.
so
Less jokes and make it more.
The jokes are tasteful. I like the witty banter between Eddie Brock and Venom.
yeah, I'm interested to see if they go through like the symbiote route again. Like who it's gonna be? Is it gonna be like anti-Venom?
Eddie, I need a chicken. I want blood.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck off. Eddie.
I hope Mrs. Kwan makes an appearance again.
Probably. They already like referenced it
They-
already, so
Oh,
I don't
it's
know who put-
supposedly-
I don't know who put this next one on, but anyone wants to talk about this one?
I actually don't know this one.
Oh, it's Alto Nights. It's I'm not like it's gonna be a movie I go see. I'm not like expecting a lot from 2024. So, but it's like a mob movie. Interesting premise is that it's Robert De Niro is gonna be the lead in it, and it's like a New York mob. I think it's like a New York mob movie. But the interesting thing about it is it's going to be two mobs going against each other, and he's playing the head of each mob. So he's cast as like both of the people who are going to be clashing in the movie.
So it's like The Irishman, Killers of the Flower Moon, just like him playing a mob boss again.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's gangster Vito Genovese goes to war with crime boss Frank Costello in the 1950s, and he's playing both Vito and Frank. So he's gonna be clashing with himself. So
Okay.
I think that'll be
Now
I think that'll be
That'll
fun.
be interesting.
Now that got
Yeah,
me hooked. I was like, huh.
That's kind of cool.
I was like, this sounds like every
Like
other
how
like
do you
movie
play
by
villain
Scorsese.
to yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's written by a guy who hasn't made. I mean, he's made a lot of movies, but not in a while. But it's made by Barry Levinson. He made Rain Man and like B movie and stuff like that. So
Sure.
be interesting. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So I'm not expecting a lot from it, but for De Niro, so it should be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be so that already got me hooked, man. I was like, I've seen like these kind of movies before, man. Like Casino, Goodfellas. Like, all right, cool. Like Robert De Niro is a guy in the mafia, mob, whatever.
Always,
Copy paste
always.
here, but by
Irishman.
to himself against himself. Okay, you kind of got me.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on my radar. That's when immediately jumped to my list. But one
Yeah,
that
I'm adding that to my list this year.
one that's not going to, but I will be. I hear word of mouth would be good, starring the great Ariana Grande for the lead of Wicked. Woohoo! John M. Chu
Oh,
directing again. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm interested to see how it does because I'm pretty sure it's only a part one movie.
Part one.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a two-parter for
so-
sure.
It's
It'll be
cool.
interesting.
I'll
Yeah,
keep it.
it's on the radar. It's not anything I'm holding my.
I just hope it's good. That's just it.
I haven't seen the Broadway, so I'll have to consult.
The Broadway's
people who've seen the Broadway
good.
stuff. For it.
Oh,
Very good.
okay. We'll keep
So
our
I'm
eyes on that.
very excited for this. And I hope it doesn't suffer from being like a two-part film.
It's
That was like our big thing last year.
which ends up becoming a new thing now, where it's like
Yeah, everyone
it's a
does like
part two.
two-parters or multi-part films.
And that's why like when you see you lose hype for it already. Like I already lost
Yeah,
hype
like,
for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like it's great film. Don't get me wrong. Cross the
Great
Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. But like the wait time is what kills you.
Oh, and let me
because like Go ahead.
keep go ahead. Just yeah, keep going.
oh yeah, no, it's just it's just hard to like keep track of like all the parts if there's such like big wait times in between. And like I hate having like I don't hate it, but like having to rewatch films for like context before like the next part comes out does become kind of a chore. Especially if like I've like for these films like I go watch these films like more than once usually, like with different groups of people. So like I'm already gonna watch like part 3, part like 2 or 3 times, and it's just like trying to keep up with it all. It just becomes very hard.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Uh, can I make an apology to both of you?
Go ahead. Okay.
So, in our first episode, I was too stubborn. I was too in my own way. Looking back at it now, I made a mistake, guys. Especially after it got snubbed. TMNT it deserves to be where it should be on our list.
Yes.
Uh,
Fan.
I didn't get it at
Fan.
first because I was like, man, these
We
guys are just
win.
talking about
We
these guys were
win.
just on the hype. These guys were on
Winners.
the nostalgia train, and like I wasn't the big TMNT fan. I like TMNT, but like I didn't watch the cartoons. I played the games, but I came
Went
around.
back and watched it.
To your point, we did have like a lot of animated films on our top.
Yeah,
which
I'll
I'm,
give
like,
you that.
It's
not-
all good.
I'm not mad about. I'm not mad about it at all, like in any way. But like I know that was part of your reasoning when we discussed it, which is fair.
It's hard.
You know, it's a lot of animated films. When there's been a
Yeah,
lot
like,
of like,
what would set this one apart over?
there's
the other
been
one?
there's been a lot of good live action movies last year.
And two,
So you went
quick-
back and rewatched it, right?
I rewatched it. You saw my
Yeah.
letterboxd. I was like,
Yeah.
because when the list, the short list of movies I got nominated for the Academy Awards, which stay tuned for another episode about the Oscars. I watched that and I was like, wow, TMNT did not get any love, and the cell shading animation is already leagues better than what I saw in Elemental, and I haven't seen Nimona, but I hope like like when I do see it, maybe it gives me that reason. And Spider-Man, like we've seen, I think I made that point in my episode, and I'll say it again. It's the same thing almost. It does do some new things with the animation style, but TMNT is a little bit more like, wow, this is really drawn. It's giving me that quality of like a high schooler drawing this, and the actors.
It's very grunge. It's very like grunge.
Very grunge.
Yeah, it's cool because when I remember when it then like it really won me over. I saw it twice in the movie, so.
And I watched it now twice too, and I'm like, yeah, it won me over. I get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Real quick, I just want to make a quick note on Alto Knights. I guess I don't know if it's based on a true story, but those two characters are real life people.
Oh,
okay.
Just thought it'd be fun.
the same person arguing
Same
with
person.
themselves.
Literally.
Same guy ran two different mobs, made them fight against each other. Crazy.
Yeah.
But speaking
so Alto Knights and Wicked in November. Oh, and Venom 3.
yeah, sure.
Yes.
And then December we got 2 hitters. Or
Yes. Sonic 3, dude.
Sonic 3.
what?
Shadow the Hedgehog,
Another
dude.
movie
Edgelord.
Another movie that everyone forgot is coming out. I'm like, dude, Sonic 3 is coming
Who's
out.
voicing him?
I can look it up.
I don't know if they announced Shadow yet, but Shadow's in it, dude. I love Shadow.
I have not.
He's one of my
announced it
favorite
yet.
characters in that like Sonic world.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They got to
He's
bring back
such a-
Knuckles.
Yes, dude. Aegis
they will.
Alpha.
They will. Yeah, he's gonna need Knuckles.
I'm so excited for that film.
I'm blown away by like, man, like, because I think they're filming now, and just the behind the scenes footage of like them using like a replica model of the actual like based on the cartoon. Like they use like the Sonic model, they have the Tails model, they have the Shadow model. I'm like, yes, let's go. They have the stand-ins now. I'm so hyped for this freaking movie.
They haven't
casted Shadow yet.
No.
Well, they haven't said who's gonna be it, but people like the fans want Adam Driver.
Driver, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Robert Pattinson or Keanu Reeves.
Nah, not Keanu. I don't know if Keanu Reeves has the voice for it. Maybe Robin Pattinson.
I think Keanu could do it. I think Keanu would be funny.
Okay.
I also really like the art that they have out for it. It's very like if you guys ever played Sonic Adventure Battle 2, I think. It's the art for it's like very nostalgic-esque of it. Like you have like the Sonic curl at the top, the Shadow the Hedgehog curl at the bottom. Very fun. I like it a lot. Very excited for that film.
All right.
I just like a lot of like my childhood's coming back to like film.
Like Garfield, voiced by Chris Pratt.
No, Mario.
You're right.
Dummy.
Which he should also voice a Shadow. Imagine. No, I mean I would cast. I don't know. This is a hard one. I don't really know who I would cast for Shadow. Robert Pattinson seems kind of cool. Just kind of give him another role. Because I liked him a lot in Boy and the Heron, so it'd be cool.
Yeah. He got range.
He's got range a lot. Sonic 3, dude. Just not very excited. High up there on my list.
Yeah.
And then we have Mr. Robert Eggers, director of The Lighthouse. My previous year's movie, favorite movie, The Northman. Now coming back to direct Nosferatu, the OG vampire man.
Heck yeah.
Not too many details about this one's surfaced. I know this was not based directly on the movie that came out in 1922, but the fact that Bill Skarsgård is in it, Lily Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, Aaron Taylor Johnson, William Dafoe, really stacked cast. Excited. A gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman and a terrifying vampire infatuated with her. Ooh, not okay in this climate, but okay, sure. For a vampire movie, that's nice. We've had that with Twilight. Let's have it again in a very
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, very epic movie, which Robert Eggers excels in. So, glad you put that on the list. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that one. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
Oh,
on my
yeah.
list for sure to check out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
This
Who
is
do they
going to be
have?
a good year. This will
Willem
be another good year.
Dafoe's in it.
William Dafoe's in it,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll have some breaks in between some dry spells, but I mean, I guess that's what we have TV shows for.
And yeah, TV shows, some indie movies hopefully, but TV shows, let's talk about that. And before we do, pause. Let's take a break.
That was such a good segue. I'm so proud of that.
I know. I was like, but before we speak about it, let me talk about today's sponsor, Hello All right, we'll be right back.
Manscaped.
School University, a place to learn. Enroll in classes and find one that fits you. School University, a legit school to learn shit. Sponsored by the Eli YouTube channel. Subscribe or I will find you and break your legs.
Fallout is getting a show. What is that going to be on?
Amazon Prime.
Cool.
And
Very
we're
Ready to
accessible.
see. I'm ready to see the no-nos.
Yeah, no nose.
and we are back from the break. Wow, that was a great segment, right?
I
Fresh
took
hello.
the
Great.
biggest pee.
I did a backflip
Oh,
off camera.
you didn't go to the. You didn't use the
You
bathroom.
just wish you could see it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Subscribe to my Twitch channel. You'll see it live.
Oh, what's your Twitch?
Life's
Plug it
frozen
now.
for me.
Too
You like
late.
come back?
Wait, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you.
Okay. I was like, there's an awkward pause. All right. Yeah, we're back from the break.
Yay.
Yeah. So we talked about movies that come out or coming out this year, but what about TV shows? Will we get another bear? Will we get another beef this year? Who knows?
Yeah, season 3.
Not this year. Not this year, fella.
I know.
Oh, I do have. Oh, sorry.
Add it
just
to
thought
the
it
list.
was-
Add it to the list.
I
add it to the
literally
list.
just thought of a show that actually I'm like super. You can keep talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
and
the
that did just get confirmed. I think it's season 3, right?
I think so.
That show's hella funny.
I don't know what you added, but you can talk about it when we get to that point.
Yeah.
Matt,
I
you
don't
want to
know
be
when
the
it
one
comes
that
out.
starts it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, besides film, we have some dry spells in between some months. So, hopefully, we can fill it in with some new shows coming out. And the first one I want to get started off with is The Penguin. Very excited.
Who's the penguin?
No. I will tell you in just a few seconds.
Tell me.
I forget the actor's name. It's this
Dude,
Tell me,
dude,
tell me.
dude,
guy
dude.
from Robert Pattinson's Batman, right?
Yeah,
Farrell.
Yes. I'm excited he's making an appearance as the villain, and we're getting more on it. It'll be streaming on, I think, Max,
Yes.
formerly known as HBO Max.
Makes sense.
And then this is a continuation of Robert Pattinson's universe Batman,
Mhm.
right? Colin Farrell stars as the Penguin, reprising his role from the Batman alongside Kristen Milotti. So she's from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
But yeah, very excited because I know with the Batman film that came out most recently, they kind of set up like the whole universe, and like I've been kind of waiting for them to do something with it. and here they are coming out strong. I kind of get like a noir vibes, kind of like mobster-esque ish.
Okay.
And very excited. Criminal Underworld.
Yes.
What about you? What are you excited about?
I'm excited about Abbott Elementary Season 3 getting confirmed.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you
I
talking about? You added it on
I
the
forgot
list.
about it. It originally
Great show,
I forgot
by the way.
when they got announced. It was recently though. It was through like yeah, good comedy show about elementary school. I can't I don't know how to pronounce this girl's first name. Quinte Brunson plays Janine, and Tyler James Williams, formerly known as Everybody Hates Chris, plays Gregory. Eddie, super fun show, really good comedy show. It's set up kind of like Parks and Recs in The Office being filmed, and they know they're being filmed. And it's like being filmed at the day-to-day elementary school. Them to film alone, or like the camera alone. So funny. If you haven't watched it, check it out. And then, who wants to talk about the next one?
Oh yeah, and then in February, end of February, we get Shogun season 1. Basically, talking about like how a European ship gets stranded in a Japanese fishing village. This all during like samurai times, hence why it's called Shogun. And it's about Lord Yoshi Toranaga discovers secrets that could tip the scales of power and devastate his enemies. So basically, I guess like my idea is like they probably get introduced to like European technology, such as like guns, which is a really big thing back in like feudal Japan, and it really tipped the tide of war between like different clans. When they would get access to that stuff, because a lot of it was just like fought with like traditional like swords, horseback, and archery. But the introduction to like actual like mechanical warfare and like guns like really like shifted weight on like who would be leading like villages and like even like whole states of Japan. So it's very very interesting. I'm excited to see it. Comes out on Hulu February 27th.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. But before that comes out, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. The second reboot. Who knew that they were gonna come out with a live action again? No, I'm excited about this one because the original creators were showrunners and executive producers on it, but then they left because of creative differences. But you could tell they put a lot of love and care for this live action TV show that's coming on Netflix, and the casting looks great. The trailers look phenomenal. It looks like almost one for one for what they did with the TV show, which we all know is the best thing that Nickelodeon has put out since SpongeBob. I really love Avatar a lot growing up as a kid, and I think we all can agree that Avatar is one of the best things that came out during the great golden age of Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, all that. But excited, very excited, and I hope that it does it justice. So looking forward to that, and hopefully an episode about that soon. And following that up, there is one that I don't know the release date on, but I don't know if you guys have seen it on Netflix originally, but Daredevil Born Again, the
I'm actually just watching through it right now.
Oh, great.
Good.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's like a semi-reboot, semi-sequel from what happened on Netflix, and I'm so curious to see how they're going to advance the story based on how it ended in season 3, because it was supposed to pick up to do a big, like, you know, Daredevil versus his greatest arch nemesis, not the Kingpin. I mean, Kingpin's great. And which, speaking of, Vincent D'Onofrio's back, Charlotte Cox is back, a lot of the core cast is back, and I hope John Bernthal comes back as Punisher, because he was really great in season 2. So can't wait for Daredevil. That's gonna be like my biggest, like, next to Deadpool 3, this will be the next Marvel project that I'm so excited. I love Daredevil a lot, and can't wait to see what they do on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Oh, Disney Plus this time.
Yeah.
Sick. Very sick.
Anything else? TV show wise?
Fallout, April 12th.
Oh, all right. Fallout. Let's go.
I know. Eli's a big fan. You've been playing through some of the games recently, yeah?
Was a big Fallout 3 nut. When it came out, 4 I was really pretty good, like happy with that. Didn't try 76 because of reasons, and with the TV show that's coming out, I played Outer Worlds, which I'm very obsessed with right now at the moment. Very Borderlands-esque, and it's getting me hyped up for this show. It looks really fun. Looks like it's
I've seen trailers and it looks good. Like they're staying pretty true to like what
pretty true, yeah.
the source material. Like very like some of the casting and characters that they put in are really like really good. Like they're playing the parts of the characters really well. And it looks sick. It's like it's very exciting to see the whole universe kind of like finally be visualized, like acted out versus like experiencing it in like a video game.
Yeah.
So yeah, very excited for
Very
that.
excited about that too. Really good.
Comes out on Prime.
And you know what else comes out on Prime? Surprised you didn't put this on. I'm surprised you guys didn't put this. I just thought about this right now.
What?
I have a two for
Halo?
Nah,
Just kidding.
Invincible Part 2 of Season 2.
Oh my god, yes, dude.
Um,
I just started watching this over winter. It had a
Me
chokehold
too.
on me, and
Me
I was
too.
very sad
Me too.
when I found out that I had to wait for part 2.
Yeah, coming out in March, April, something like that. Like,
Oh my god, yes, dude, I'm so excited.
Don't say anything.
Invincible.
Don't say anything about Season 2. I haven't actually got to that point. I finished Season 1, but Season 2
Yeah, I'm
looks
waiting
good.
for it to
You guys
all
are
be done.
smart. I saw it and I thought it was completely out. I thought they're gonna do like a full release once it came out, like weekly, and then
Nope.
I got very sad after episode 4.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But oh my god, yes, I'm so excited.
And then the
Thank
follow up
for you
to that.
for jogging my memory.
follow
Jubert's
up-
excited for this one.
Oh, Arcane Season 2, League of Legends, right? Show.
League the show.
Leak
Super
the show.
cool.
You haven't seen it,
Don't really
man.
know what to say about this. If you haven't seen it,
I gotta watch it.
yeah, if you haven't seen it, watch it. And
Where have you been, Matt?
it's, I mean, it's up
Not
there.
enough on
It definitely gets
Play
you at
League.
some points. I feel like it's Castlevania like level animation. Like it goes crazy.
I'd say to
But
go.
the-
just
but
a
the
bit
animation's
above,
different.
Above Castlevania. A little
Oh
bit.
man, I'm a big fan of Castlevania.
Well, I
I
think
guess I have to watch it
maybe
now.
not as animation, but story for sure.
Sure, yeah,
The
yeah.
story's there.
Castlevania was good.
Yeah, I like Arcane's animation better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, season 2. If you're a League of Legends fan, Warwick's gonna be in it. Big Warwick fan. Excited for that.
You're a Warwick main, would you say?
I do have a lot of points on Warwick. Yes.
What's your guys' mains? For everyone that is a League nerd, who's your favorite? Who's your main? Go. And why?
Oh, my mains.
And why?
Well, before the movie, before the show, I was playing Vi. Before all these kids picked her up. No, no. I think like the characters that I have the most points on is like Brand's probably my main, and then it goes. It's like my 5 that I play the best at.
Mad.
You go first. I'm not logging into League right now to find out who I play.
I'll tell you right away, and it's no surprise because these are literally what I started playing with, and these are the only ones that I'm probably decent at. The starter League characters: Master Yi, Garen, Annie,
Master Yi, Garen, spin to win, baby.
yeah, like
Heck yeah,
Um,
Dude, those are good shoot. Those are
Teemo. Like I like these.
Emo.
The very core basic like 10 characters that you start.
Bro, I got Teemo over there. Do you see him?
Mm-hmm. I saw
Yeah,
the Teemo, dude. I'm like
The
that's
Teemo,
who I
dog.
played. That's what I used to play too. to be obnoxious.
Yeah,
No, I like those are my favorites. Like they're just so fun to play, easy to pick up on. They're not too
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, for me, I'm a big Ari, Vagar, and Varus main.
Yeah,
And
Varus. That's what I
been
was gonna say.
playing a lot of Mord and Renekton recently.
Mordekaiser.
I know
Yeah.
all these characters' names. Let's go. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for the show though. Like, jokes aside, like I'm excited.
I'm excited to get into the show. Maybe it'll motivate me to get actually good at League.
You'll
Probably not.
You'll
Probably get the itch to
love,
play.
You'll love League a lot more. I appreciate League more because of Arcane.
Yeah. I hope they drop more arcane skins too, like because they dropped skins that were
Only for
They
like
dropped like a
that
Vi
were
and the
free.
Chicken, right?
Yeah, Vi, Caitlyn, Jace, and who else has an arcane skin? I think Camille
Caitlyn?
does too. I don't know why though, because
Caitlyn,
Yeah, Caitlyn has a skin.
Caitlyn, yeah, Caitlyn,
the guy with the
Caitlyn and
hammer
Vi.
too, or whatever he does.
Jace,
Jace,
yeah,
yeah.
Jace.
Is the flip thing.
That was that's good. Get on what else? We're going into animation. You want to talk about anime?
All animation.
Yes, dude.
I see
Demon
the
Slayer
list.
season 4.
I see the list. I'm disappointed. You don't put My Hero in there.
You can talk about it.
You can-
No, I don't
talk
really
about
care
it.
about it. Which, by
I
the
mean,
way,
I'm excited. I'll watch it. I'll watch it when I'm not watching. anything
I'll
else. It's
start
not
at
bad.
season 4 and catch up.
and then we can watch the movie that's also anticipated of 2024.
Oh shit.
That looks cool. I mean, I like My Hero, whatever.
Yeah, but Demon Slayer 4
Yes.
season 4 is what Hashira training. Be sick. Getting ready for All Out War for the Infinity Castle.
Yup. I'm excited for that arc.
And then I'm excited for Devil May Cry getting an animation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really good. And it's being done by Netflix, and Netflix has been hitting it lately with their
Animations.
animations that they've been making.
Yeah.
Baki was another one that
Yeah.
I watched last
Shout
year.
out to Blue Eye
And
Samurai.
it started airing. So if you had started watching it, go watch it. Solo Leveling.
Yeah, I haven't started yet. I'm
Haven't
waiting.
started it yet.
Very good. If you've read the manhwa, it's so good.
Can you convince us that it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why should we watch
Why
this
show-
now?
watch
Because
anime.
it's
They
like
watch movies.
flipping through the manhwa. Dude, they did pretty good with like the animation. Like it's pretty up to par with like reading it, and now getting to like watch it like be all done with like crazy effects and all that just blows your mind. They didn't skimp out on like production quality with like animating this one. So
You didn't tell me what the
and it's
story is.
huh?
What's the story?
Oh,
Matt?
yeah. So basically, this guy, is just like an addict at this video game. He like solo levels to like basically to be like the highest ranking player, and he just kicks ass all the way through.
Oh, solo leveling. Got it.
Yeah, dude.
He levels by himself.
Himself.
Oh, he's
So
Kirito.
he's
Yeah,
lo-
dude. He's a beater,
He's like
dude. He just
Kirito.
yeah, but he's no punk.
Do we have an
But the
Asuna in
story's
that?
better.
Is there an Asuna?
Sure.
If there's a Kirito,
Multiple.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll watch
He
it.
has too many Asunas.
I'll
Yes,
watch
dude.
it.
He has a collection.
I'll
That's
watch it.
wild.
Then. That looks
Very good.
I mean, only anime I'm only excited for. I don't know if you guys are Bleach nuts, but Bleach, A Thousand Year Blood Year or Arc, part 3.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
watched Bleach. That's what I need to watch. It's
Oh.
hard watching the old stuff, though. I remember I started it and I had a hard time
It's
getting
pretty
into
lengthy,
it.
man. It's pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
Speaking of anime, I'm just
It's
adding
a-
this to the list right now
It's a
because I'm a nerd.
shonen.
Gundam Seed. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom is getting reboot. Not really a reboot, but like an alternate story
Gundam.
later this year. Gundam, giant robot. And arguably I think Seed is like one of the more hyped like Gundam season franchises that has come out. So yeah, if you're a Gundam fan, please go check it out. Very excited for that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't watched a lot of Gundam, but my favorite's the only one that I have watched is Iron. It's fun.
Iron Blood Orphans is very good.
Yeah, like the story is so crazy.
Yeah, my favorite robot anime is The Iron Giant.
Ah, dude, good pick. Good pick.
Yeah, great pick. Great pick.
I love it.
Really good picks,
I
guys.
like Titanfall.
Titanfall, that's a good one too. That's a good anime. Pacific Rim is also really
video
good.
game actually.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim's pretty
The
good
show.
too. Yeah.
Netflix
Oh, there is a show,
Netflix
yeah.
animation.
There's a show.
Very good too. But yeah, good picks.
Good picks
I'm
for
excited
movies and
for
TV
this
shows,
year.
guys. Really solid list. I like these.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
really good. And yeah, I'm really glad we get to talk about the future of the 2024 releases coming out soon. But I did notice a certain trend in these movies and TV shows, which we'll end the episode on. Do you guys think, with the lack of Marvel coming out, lack of superhero content coming out, besides like Invincible, Daredevil, and all that, like, do you think? Oh, and The Boys. We didn't even talk about The Boys. Do you think this year will be like the off year for Marvel and DC? Do you think this will be a refreshing year for movies, for creating
I think so.
other existing things?
Yeah, like you're talking about from like the lens of like watching superhero movies or in general.
And from the lens of like not watching a superhero, I mean, we get like one or two, but
Yeah.
what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
I'm
it's much
excited.
needed.
I'm excited to not have a bunch of superhero movies. I don't think
too.
like I think when we look back at 2024 and maybe it's just the like, oh my god, 2023 was such a good year for media, but like I don't think it'll like if we were to compare the two, I don't think it'll be like match up as big to be as big of a year, and I think a lot of that has to do with the strikes. But
Shout out
I
to
think it could
Iris.
be a refreshing year.
yeah,
At least.
it's exciting that we're not gonna get like fucking shit superhero movies shoved down our throat every
Yeah.
weekend,
Yeah.
once a month,
Yeah.
once every 3
Ant-Man,
months,
the
whatever you want to
Marvels.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they definitely did some good ones, right? Like Guardians of the Galaxy made it up in our top 20s and stuff like that. It's like they can make good
top
superhero
10.
movies. They just need to like chill out on like they
Yeah.
need to chill. They need to chill out on the
Building a
oh my god,
multiverse
everything
and
has to be
everything.
connected
Yeah.
MCU.
Yeah. Like we don't need a giant like interlocking chain of like how each film relates to each one and like having cameos from like different films. Like
Tell a good
Yeah,
fucking
I
story.
think hot take
Yeah.
maybe a hot take, but I'd rather see like if they're like gonna go all in on a block movie next year, Disney. I'd rather see a Star Wars movie than a
Oh,
superhero
yeah.
movie.
agreed.
Which did you know that Mandalorian there will be a season 3.
Is gonna get a
but
movie.
There will be a movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I hope they go all in on that. So
Season
excited.
4, right? Isn't
Oh
there
right,
a season
that's right. There will be a season 4, but
I was talking about the film.
It's gonna be the film first.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
excited.
Be fun.
I think that can go well.
Ahsoka season 2 will have its own thing. The Skeleton Crew, whatever that is, will come out as a movie. It's gonna be Star Wars. I hope we get something back from Star Wars. Like it has been a while since we watched a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just finished replaying Fallen Order.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So
So
good.
I'll be starting Jedi Survivor soon. So I'm very excited for that.
Where are you playing that at, Matt?
On twitch.tv/Flycoris.
Shameless
Watch me get clapped multiple times.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't watched Ahsoka, but it is just like a continuation off of Rebels, right?
Yes.
Rebels and
In the same
Mandalorian.
universe.
But
Yeah.
it's a live action.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting.
You don't need to watch Rebels. I mean, you'll miss a lot of references, but
Yeah, I imagine you'll get the story, but like if you've sat through Rebels, you'll be like, "Oh, I like this. I understand all that."
there's this
Yeah.
character, there's that character. Oh my god, this thing. When they did that one thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that. Excited. It'll be a good year. It'll be a good
Very
year
cool.
regardless.
Very
Star
cool.
Wars.
TV shows, movies, anime. It's gonna be a good year. I don't even want to touch music because I don't know what's coming out this year. The fuck?
I don't know. I feel like music's one that like you don't really know. Music's not like one of those things where they like let you know.
It just
Let you know. Yeah.
But we'll know that Taylor Swift will come out with an album when they win the Super Bowl.
Taylor's
Duh.
version.
Taylor's version. Duh.
Super Bowl Taylor's version.
Taylor's version with Usher.
And could have been Eminem.
I was hoping for an Usher, Eminem, Taylor Swift collab, dude. That was the
I think
ultimate goal.
dude, he was on the well, we're getting off track, but he was on the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. No, that was a
he
couple
was
years
part
ago.
of
Couple years ago.
Oh, Rihanna was last year. Yeah, it was the year before that. Yeah.
But they did the East-West Coast hip-hop
Rihanna
race.
really did that shit pregnant. She goes crazy.
Yeah, on a Smash stage, dude. Crazy.
So she gets paid the big bucks.
Big bucks.
And we're just here making podcasts.
Yeah, dude.
Sponsor us. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Glad to have got
Thanks, boys.
through another exciting episode. Can't wait to see what we talk about next time on the Best Friendos. We should do an end tag. What should be our end tag? We'll see you soon because we're best friends.
We'll figure it out.
Love that. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's sick. I like that. That's
I
fun.
like that too. Why not? Just end it off.
All right, Lethal Company.
Lethal
I'm going.
Company.
I need to sell. I feel the tentacles in my